Hello everyone, my name is Robert Hollis and I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's video is learn by doing. Learn by doing. I probably have done a lot of them around this subject, but I just want each and every one of you to know. So we'll wait for Facebook to go out there and notify everyone and let them know. Thank you, Facebook. Thanks, Mark Zuckerberg. Go out there and send the message to all my friends, and really excited to do this quick video for you today. And so let me click on settings and go back to comments, because that's usually when they show up. So thank you, Mr. Shoemaker. I appreciate it. I'm my incredible wife. Yeah, super hot. And we'll get started here just in a minute. So man, when I said my wife, I said super hot. Yeah, I was just talking about her, not the temperature. Hi, Craig. Hey, the Reacher. Scott Kloster. Hello, Mr. John Tier. Hi, Peter. Good evening to you over there in Europe land. And so we got started. We already got started. Hi, Pam. So I'll go ahead and get started. Hello, my name is Robert Hollis. I want to thank you very much for jumping on here. And today is learn by doing. Now, it was pretty amazing. I decided with my son Kyle, we had a leak in his bathroom, and so what we just decided to do is, it's been there for 28 years or something, I don't know, and so we decided to immediately go and fix it. And so I'm teaching him and showing him very simply that I don't know how to do a lot of the stuff that I'm doing right now, but it's pretty interesting that within this day and age, I can go to YouTube and look up a couple of things on YouTube and then figure out stuff, and then you just start tearing it apart. So we're tearing out his shower and tore out the flooring and took out the toilet, and now we're going to put a new shower unit in there, redo the piping and the plumbing, and also put a new floor down. And it's like, you just do it. That's what you do. And a lot of people are constantly in the thought pattern of overthinking. They just overthink. They just go, I don't know where to do. I don't know where to start. And I'm just glad. I'm very blessed and glad that I hung around people that were just action takers. A lot of the stuff that you do in your life are stuff that you've never done before. So if you're learning to go out there and how do I pique interest, and what do I say to a person, and what do I say to these people, and am I saying it the right way, and where do I find these people? All those things are start when you first get involved. And so what you do is you only can learn by doing. And a lot of people want to know all the information. If you just give me the script, if you just give me where to talk to the people, if you just tell me what to say. That's not the way it works. Again, I always like using analogies like driving. There's so much you can do by reading about it and watching videos about it. And then what you got to do is you eventually got to learn by doing. And it's not comfortable. It doesn't make us feel good. We're very cautious. We are overthinkers, and it just takes a while to get comfortable with doing it. But the majority of the people in the world do not want to go through the uncomfortable part and the learning part. They don't want to do that, because there's something mentally with people that actually believe that you can actually get great at something and learn all the things that you possibly can before you apply. When I have found that a lot of stuff that I was taught, because when you start doing it, things change, market change, environment changes, everything changes. And so the very stuff that you learn, from somebody or from a YouTube video might not apply to what you're doing. And I just thought I would give you guys one simple thought. So, we've lived here, I believe, 18 years. And, the floor is concrete. It's in the basement. And, it had a no, here we go. Lolium. Linoleum. I had to break it up in syllables for those of you that don't know. Hey, just little difficulty seeing it in my head. And so, so I went on the internet and it was talking about all these things where you gotta buy the stripper, you gotta, use these little chisel things, you don't have one of those. And if that doesn't work, maybe you use a little water. And then, there was another person that actually was using a small propane torch. And then from there, another guy was doing a bigger job and he was using a giant blowtorch, and he said, oh, by the way, it does stink up the house and the smell from the burning vinyl or linoleum. And it's so funny because I glanced at those videos and then I went in there and I, chiseled a little bit of the tile away and then just lifted it all up. I didn't have to use any of the processes that I watched on the video. So the reason that I'm bringing this up is like, wow, I could have took a lot of time to learn. I could have here's where people really mess up. I could took the time to go buy a blowtorch and buy a propane torch and buy some of this, goo kind of stuff that's like a stripper that actually strips the glue off the concrete. I could have bought all the supplies and did all of that and didn't need any of it. Are you guys hearing what I'm saying? But just by reaching down and putting that first scrape on that floor, and it started coming up where there's some places that I could tell that were glued a little harder than others, and it was really pushed down. Yeah, but that's just what you do in everything in life. You just gotta, when someone knows how to do it, yet you get sort of the pointers, but then nothing actually happens until you go into action. So this is going to be a short video because I got to go into action. So now I'm putting a shower in instead of a bathtub shower. And so the hole for the drain is in another part of the bathroom. So now we took the time to draw it in, and now what we got to do is go rent a jackhammer and put a hole in the concrete. So I don't have to buy a jackhammer. You can take the time to learn, wow, tools like that are pretty expensive, so you can go rent it. You see what I'm saying? But I just thought I'd give you guys a quick video. For some of you, I didn't get a chance to do a video yesterday because my wife and I were in Lowe's buying supplies to finish this project. But, I'm going to get it done just like I get everything else done. And it's 1, making a decision. 2, is going into action. 3, learning what you need to learn. And I don't need to learn. I was telling my wife today, we almost went to Lowe's this morning. And I said, there's no reason for me to go to Lowe's and buy stuff until I finish the demolition. You know what I mean? There's things that I got to do, like fix the piping in the sewer first and do stuff like that and get that all completed before I start thinking about the supplies that I need to finish the finish the project. So I love and appreciate, I just thought I'd be real today and tell you what's going on. And if you please, you can share this, learn by doing. I love and appreciate you for sharing my videos. It really means a lot to me. And also, if I can do it, you can do it. So I just know that you can. So if no one's giving you permission to succeed in life, let me be the first. Make sure that you go. Thank you very much, Craig. You can go to roberthollis.com/free and get a copy, PDF copy of my book. And I'm here to help you in any way I can. So take care, God bless, and we'll talk to you soon. So thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Nancy. Sarah, Craig again, thank you so much for everything you do. I appreciate you so much. Bill, Nancy, Deborah. Thank you, Craig. I can't read that. No, linoleum. Okay, all right. Hey, Carol. Hi, Kai. And Frankie. That's as far as I'm going back. Talk to you guys soon, and take care.